Jamie, I put it out there for the fans to give me the questions.
Oh, brave man.
Are you ready?
Very brave.
Right.
Let's
Well,
go for it.
that's what I'm worried about. Am I getting set up on some of these?
Maybe. We'll soon see.
So they want to know, I mean, one of the things that people want to ask is, who's a better kisser, you or Dakota?
How can I answer that?
I don't know. Either you're really confident or you're just going to say Dakota.
Oh, God. Okay, I'll give it to her then.
Okay, Dakota wins that one. The intensity of the sex scenes in this movie takes it to a new level.
Yep.
All right, we get to see things that really don't leave too much for the imagination.
Yep.
You're surrounded by a crew for those moments.
You are.
I mean, seriously, what is going through your head? And you have to have moments where you just break into laughter, don't you?
We laugh all the time. Yeah, you have to, man. You know, there can be no other way to get through the day, I don't think, than humor. And you know, it's the circumstances themselves just allow for nothing else but laughter. You know, as much as you're in it and you're focused and you're trying to make it look as sexy and as real as it can possibly be, there's things going on that negate that feeling at times, and you descend into laughter. But that's makes the job fun.
How do you keep the levity between the two of you on set?
Humor.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I do think humor is a great leveler, and especially if you're doing things that are kind of should be kind of removed from humor, like if you're doing some very emotional scenes or you're talking about very serious events or there's sex involved or anything. That's when I think levity is at its most required. So Dakota and I make each other laugh very easily, so it's that's definitely what we use.
In the relationship between you and Dakota, how has that grown since, I mean, this has been a long journey,
Yeah.
the first time you guys met,
Yeah.
and how has that grown between the two of you?
We're just substantially closer than we were when we, we're sort of brought into this situation together. Dakota had been on it a lot longer than I had. You know, I got cast, you know, we probably all know the story behind that, but it was all very late and last minute. So Dakota and I really didn't know each other very well when we did the first movie, but that was over 3 years ago now, and you know, now we're incredibly close, and we've had that time to bond and get to know each other, and we now know each other's, you know, families, and that just helps so much when you're going to work with someone every day, you know, and especially if you're doing the sort of stuff that's sort of asked of us. So, you know, it's a very unique situation we've been through together. You know, this is quite a journey it's been, and we might never go through anything like this again, either of us in our careers. So only we know what each other's going through, and it's been great to do it with someone that I actually like.
Yeah, you guys
because
have
it would
had
have
fun.
been.
I mean,
Yeah, we've had so much
I saw
fun.
what she did for your birthday.
Yeah, that was
balloons in your trailer.
Yeah, that was
balloons in your trailer.
Yeah, that was her, and a few other people sort of got together and thought that would be a good idea. It was good. It was very funny, and then it became really annoying that my trailer's filled with balloons. I had to use some sort of lesser trailer that day. I wasn't complaining too much, but I didn't have all the home comforts in my trailer because it was. I mean, it wasn't just like balloons. I mean, it was absolutely packed with balloons. I mean, you couldn't go to the toilet or you couldn't do anything. So it was fun for a second, and then I was really annoyed.
If there's one thing you could change about Christian Grey, the character, what would it be?
I'd probably like him to drink a little bit more and relax a bit.
What would he be
more.
drinking?
He seems to drink white wine a lot, which isn't my drink of choice. I'd probably
Whiskey?
try to move him on to the red, and and get him to just drink a few pints and be a bit more like, you know, everyday guy, you know.
Well, I hope someday you get to come see us in Seattle.
Cheers, Scott.
Hey, if you like what you saw, make sure you click the subscribe button so you can watch more, will ya? And also make sure you watch more videos. Thanks for watching the Scott Carty Party.